Alright, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It belongs to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who's worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for the love of the gospel. Alright, basically I want to touch on this article. Slocky, I know it says 11th August. I'm just now really looking at it. I didn't really see it. But yeah, I seen it now, and the 11th was about 12 days ago. So it's still pretty recent. It's not too far. It's not like a month ago or 2 months ago or nothing like that. So it's about 12 days ago, give or take. So anyway, as I was reading, it says, why is the U.S. dollar failing? All right, and if you see this graph, this says this is back in 2000. This is back in January 8th, 2012. Throughout the years, it looked like it grew, which is just all propaganda. The dollar been failing. That's why you see things becoming more higher. As far as like a bag of chips used to be 25 cents back when I was maybe like 10, 11 years old, which was when I was about in 2005, 2006. That was bag of chips used to be like 25 cents. Now it's like $1 or 50 cents or 75 cents. I'm not sure now, but anyways, yeah, you see things increasing more versus getting cheaper, right? Because that dollar is losing value. If anything is losing value, it ups the price it ups the price of the dollar in the product. All right, the product is almost gonna be more than what you're giving me. If you're giving me if you're giving me Tiger Eyes rocks, if you're giving me Tiger Eye as a rock, and I don't see that much, of course the volume of that Tiger Eye is going to be pretty valuable. But if I start seeing Tiger Eyes more frequently around, it's easier to get a hold of it. I'm gonna start asking more for Tiger Eyes for my products. Reason being is because that Tiger Eye is not as valuable as it once were. All right, same thing with the dollar. All right, the dollar is not as valuable as it was 10 years ago or 15 years ago or five, or shit, even 20 years ago. All right, so that's why as more as we get into this, as more as we go along, man, that dollar is gonna drop, dramatically, man. All right, until they want to push out the RFID chip, man. That's really why the dollar's failing, man, because they're trying to get rid of it so they can push this RFID chip, man. I'm not even gonna say push, so they can further push the RFID chip, because they already have the RFID chip out. It's already here, okay? But let's read into this article. It says the U.S. dollar, long a symbol of America economy's might, says have failed steadily this year. It says the value of the dollar, indeed, which tracks the dollar against six major global currencies, has failed about 10% since January. It says it pushed lower on Friday, even a demand of other safe have assets. Typical a category that includes the US dollar rose amid absurd railing between the US and North Korea. All right, and US and the United States and North Korea is steady going back and forth. All right, they're head to head, and North Korea is one of those I'm trying to remember how the scripture says in Revelations, that live so deliciously. They shall mourn. I can't think of it, but North Korea is one of those countries that's gonna nuke America. All right. It says the dollar, which surged in 2014 as the U.S. economy gained strength, it hardly is danger terrorist. It says the indeed is running just a bit lower than it was a year ago. It says, but key U.S. economy data was weaker last year, so what's behind the year declines? All right, so they're basically saying how's this year going to end with this dollar constantly failing? All right, it says, so what's behind this year declines? See, what's gonna be the ending result this year? All right, and the answer is that RFID chip, man. All right, Now I'm not saying that the RFID chip is going to be completely here by the end of this year, you know, which I'm, Lord willing, it will, so because as soon as the RFID chip come, prophecies are going to start speeding up, man. All right. So, the dollar's failing is basically is making room for the RFID chip, man. All right. That's the whole how you say it, project of the elites, man, to get rid of completely the dollar, that paper dollar that you have probably in your wallet or in your pocket. They want to get rid of that completely, man, and get straight to the RFID chip, man. They want to give everybody the RFID chip as much as possible because they want to live in a cashless society. All right, where no one can take your wallet and you can, you're worried about it. No one can steal your identity or anything like that. That's how these elites wants to live, man. To have everybody have everybody in the world chipped, all right. And like the brother Benji, like the brother Rataza One, it says in Chicago. It's like if I pronounce the brother's name wrong, we usually just call him Benji. But anyways, he says like, yeah, man, they're cattle, man. He said they want to brand these people like cattle, all right. They want to ship these people like they're livestock, all right. So that's just basically how things gonna be, man. All right. And if you're a man, and if you're a man, if you're a man that calls yourself an Israelite, all right, you know 100% not to take that mark of the beast, man, which is the chip, all right, which is the RFID chip, man. Do not take it, all right, because if you take it, you're showing your loyalty and you're showing that you worship the mark, you showing that you worship the beast, all right, and its image, all right, and what's the ending result of that, all right. So that's all I'm gonna say on it. Hey, why is the U.S. dollar failing? All right, because the answer to that is they're making room for the RFID chip. All right, and it also shows you that this man's account in this man's society is going down, and Yahweh Bashim Yasha's finna put him away to make room for his kingdom. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yasha that belongs to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely. Shalom.